Hi, everybody. My name's Joe K. It's Joe K Music, and welcome to another day in the underground. Today, I'm going to be talking about TECH N9ne's album with Hush called Blight. It is one of the first full-blown EDM projects that TECH N9ne has put out. He has dabbled in this a little bit in the past with Excision, but this is really one of his full-fledged attacks towards the genre. So I want to take some time to review what some of the fans are saying on both sides and share my opinion, of course, and hear from some of you guys. I want you guys to comment below what you thought of the project. Before we dive into things, though, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share this video, and make sure to comment below anytime that we stop throughout the video to commentate on anything that I'm asking about. I'm really interested in hearing from you guys, so if you have an idea for a future video or you have opinions on this video, by all means, go ahead and drop those in the comments. Now, one thing about this project that kind of surprises me is the fact that people are surprised that TECH has decided to dabble in EDM. For those of you that have been paying attention over the years, you should know TECH likes to dabble in different genres. He does it all the time. He's done it throughout his entire career. This should not be a shock to anybody. So I just want to get that out of the way. Second, I don't know who the heck Hush is or where he came from. All I can say is he must have had the bag packed full and ready, because he had to have some serious coin to make this happen, especially with the way that it's been dropped and promoted. This wasn't a Hush distributed product. This was a Strange Music distributed product. And it came along with all of the promotional benefits of Strange Music. It's been on their Facebook, their YouTube. It's been branded with Strange Music all over the place. It's very interesting to me. So I don't know where this kid came from. I don't know what the relationship is there between Strange Music or TECH, if this was somebody that TECH just ran across. But I have a feeling that he probably paid a pretty penny to make this happen. Regardless, the project is here now, and fans have a lot to say about this project. They're really torn, like they are every time TECH puts out a project like this. Let's go ahead and take a look here at some of the comments that people have been saying regarding the project. Now, this one's pretty self-explanatory, guys. Okay? This is the cover art here for Blight, which again is the EDM project or dubstep project that TECH N9ne just released with Hush. And appropriately enough, one of the most relevant comments is nothing but a slew of puke emojis. So I think that pretty much speaks for itself about how some of the fans are feeling anyways. But like I said, they're not all negative comments. So this person here says that they don't like dubstep. TECH's verses were nice, but the album as a whole, that's a big thumbs down from this dude. Another person says, can't say I like it. I'm going to bump it in on the van system and hear it out. I miss a sound like MLK, though. That was the gangster stuff. You got to try new things, though. So much respect, man. And then somebody comes in and says, nah, this is whack. The whole label left. Everybody who mattered left. Don't effing congratulate this garbage, please. This man is pushing 50. This is a complete 180 to what he should be doing. I see why Chris left or cut. Even Ritz. They all saw this coming. I don't think that has anything to do with why this project came out, but clearly this guy has a very strong opinion about what he's seeing happen over at Strange Music. Now, if we look at some of these other comments here, which I want to take some time to do, again, this same person, he's going in like these technicians they're pissed. Like, the hardcore TECH fans are freaking pissed at this project. He said, I've never been more disappointed in a TECH drop in my life. If this is what he's doing now, mans fell off harder than Fetty Wap. They're savages, man. They're freaking savages out here. Another person says, it's okay to be different, but not something I'd go out of my way to hear again, which I feel is the sentiment of a lot of the Strange Music fans, because this isn't really their lane. And to be truthful, I don't think TECH gives an F what the Strange Music fans think about this project. I don't think he's trying to win over or please any of the Strange Music fans at this point. anytime he does a collab like this, he's trying to dip into the other genres. He's trying to get fans from those genres. He's not trying to maintain the fans that he has, because most of his fans are they're ride or die. Like, he has some of the most loyal fans in the world. I feel like lately, though, a lot of people have been kind of losing touch with Tech and his music, and every time a project like this comes out, I feel like it does kind of further separate and divide the fan base, which, you know, that's a dangerous move, especially because of how loyal those fans have been in the past and how much they've contributed to the success of Strange Music. Without the fans, you don't have the label. You don't have TECH N9ne. And I feel like sometimes that can be forgotten. You know, I know Tech has said several times, I hear him all the time, like every time I hear him in an interview or I'm watching him on social media, he's always talking about how appreciative he is to the fans. So he knows they're there. He knows they're supporting, but I got to think at some point, like, this divide is going to be too much. There's too much stuff going on that I think this is just, it's bad timing. You got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of bad PR going on over at the label right now. You drop this project, which isn't going to win over a ton of Strange Music fans. And maybe nobody cares. Maybe nobody cares over there about that. I don't know. But one of the funniest things I saw in here, looking at the album cover, this guy says, "Why Tech look like Patrick Stewart in this pic?" Oh, God help us. Another person says, "I will never listen to this again. Do you guys like it? But to be honest, not a dubstep fan." Again, that's probably the most typical response you're going to see. But a couple people chimed in and they agree. So this person had a very strong opinion about this as well. He says, "Hey, Tech, I don't know what you're doing, but this album might be one of your worst ones. I hope you aren't getting lazy on your lyrics. I normally post your new CD on Facebook for people to see, but I'm a little embarrassed to post this new CD." It's a valid point. Another valid point is you should probably be a little bit embarrassed about the way that you spelled embarrassed and posted that as a comment. But I digress. This EP was straight McDonald's dumpster juice. Oh, that's freaking disgusting. Another person says, I've been a fan since the beginning, and honestly, I don't know what the F is going on at the label. I've always stood by Tech's music too, but this album isn't that good at all. Another person says, "You know what I want to hear? A statement from Tech, Travis, and others about what the F is going on at Strange Music." I think we all do. This was actually posted to Hot New Hip Hop. For those of you that don't know, Hot New Hip Hop will typically post just about every single TECH N9ne album with just a little blurb there. It's not really a critical vlog. They're not really rating the project. They just kind of say, hey, go check it out. But that doesn't stop the people from commenting their opinions on the project, and that's the case here. This person says, "The Calm Before the Storm and The Worst will always be the best Tech albums because for some reason after them albums he decided to be a shock rapper for some unknown effing reason." And then somebody comes in and says, "Shut up. Every Day and All Sixes and Sevens are his best albums." I gotta say, All Sixes and Sevens, that album is fire. I love that album. That was right around the time when I started listening to underground music. So for me, I haven't been a long time Tech fan. I haven't been a Tech fan since 2000 or 1998 or 90 whatever. I started listening to TECH N9ne right around 2010. So when All Sixes and Sevens came out, it had Hobson. The fact that it had Hobson on there, because I had listened to Hobson, listening to Tech, listening to both those guys together with B.O.B. He had the track with T-Pain, Lil Wayne, which you got to remember, fans hated that crap too. Fans were calling him a sellout. I definitely had my opinions about projects that were coming out about that time. But every time he does a song like this, people think he's selling out and he's doing it just to, make money and whatever. And I'm sure that's definitely part of it. He wants to break into the mainstream any way he can. I think Chuck Reeves made a really good point about this project when I was talking to him the other day. And he said, getting into the EDM scene allows him to not only get into that scene and pull those fans, but it opens up the touring possibilities for festivals and concerts and things like that. And with COVID finally lifting and the restrictions lifting, it's going to be open season for Tech now. And if he can get into some of these EDM concerts, which are freaking huge, you know, the festivals they have are huge. If he can diversify his music and have an album for every type of genre to just be able to do the circuit and make the most amount of money as possible touring, that's only going to be beneficial for him. If you want to call him a sellout for that, fine. I think personally, in my opinion, he's been doing music long enough. I think he deserves to be able to do whatever the heck he wants to do in whatever genre he wants to do. And as a fan, I don't have to like the music. And I have the right to say that it sucks. But at the end of the day, it's his choice. And I'm sure after doing it for this long, it's going to be boring if he just dropped the same type of album over and over and over again for the, 23rd album, however many albums he's put out to this point. You got to understand that. So again, I get it, but I think that's the move. I think festivals is why we're seeing this project. Lastly, on this post here, somebody says, indescribably awful. This is like a parody of the already awful 2011, 2012 dubstep. This person says, this almost made my ears bleed. Why Tech? Why? And somebody else says, I can't stand this type of music. And then lastly, well, this one kind of speaks for itself. My point in doing that is to share that a lot of fans do not like this project. Does that mean that that is the majority? No. But they are a very vocal group of people. They are going everywhere. When this project first launched, I think before people even listened to it, they were already pissed off. And the second he started releasing songs and they was like hitting you with that dubstep beat, they just weren't having that crap. They just weren't having it. I will say, though, that one of the songs that I really, really enjoyed, and I feel like if he would have done this song throughout the entire project, or this type of song throughout the entire project, or this type of style, I guess, I think it would have hit a lot better. It would have been a better mix-up of the two genres merging together here, or mashup, I guess. That song was Suffering. Suffering is a great song in my opinion. I think it does a good job of broadcasting Tech N9ne's abilities as a rapper, yet also mixes in that EDM sound that he's looking for. And I think Hush did a great job on that track. The project overall, I'm not listening to it again. I'll probably only bump that one song. You guys tell me, what is your favorite song off the project? If you had to pick one or two songs to listen to, what are the one or two songs on the project that you actually enjoyed? If there were none, comment that down below too. I want to know. Put it down below here in this video. I want to know what you thought of the project. I want to know what songs you liked and what was your overall sentiment. I also want to know, because I am very curious, how many people listened to this project because they were a fan of Hush and discovered Tech N9ne through that process? I would be shocked if there were many, because when I look at the social media of Hush in particular, he has around 500 or so followers on most platforms, other than Spotify, which now he has over 300,000 listeners as of this video dropping. So I think that it's going to be a very interesting outcome in all of this. I'm curious to see how much Tech is actually able to tap into that EDM fan base, or if this was solely a project that Hush bought into in order to tap into Tech's fan base. All I can say is it's got strange music all over it. It certainly is a project that if you go and you look at the credits on Spotify, you can see who the songwriters are. You can see who the producers are. You can see the source. And that's the key here. The source isn't Hush's label. The source is Strange Music, which tells me that they were the ones that were distributing the music. I gotta assume that Hush paid his way into this somehow. Feel free to comment below what you think about the project. I'm curious. Let me know. Again, guys, Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be dropping a slew of underground content moving forward here. I'm going to be doing reviews, reactions, interviews, a lot of news and things like that that's underground rap related. So make sure you stay tuned. I got a bunch of other strange music content on the vlog already too. So make sure you guys check that out. Until next time, my name's Joe K. It's just another day in the underground. See you later.